I never said this. I was going to do what I always do, wing it. So I'll start with a song. So my niece sings. So she's the cantor of the church, and she actually studied upper in college. So I actually wrote this song for her to sing. And so there's actually friends of ours that sings with me. So they're probably going to join in. And when we sing the chorus, I'll have her come and join.
Why is that doing that?
Well, her voice is so low. She does opera, so she don't need a microphone. Just believe, just believe, just believe. I want to just believe, just believe, just believe. Been locked away, and the key lost in time. Emotions disconnected from the things in my mind. While I'm product of rejection, relationships don't last. Will you be the exception? From the people in my past said, are you strong? Are you brave enough to look inside and see my soul? There are things inside me that shine and smile. Reach down deep and free my soul. Just believe, just believe, just believe. I want to just believe. Just believe, just believe. Wish I could give you a roadmap that shows you from the start. I would have it in my past and lead you to my heart. But behind all those barriers, in those fears, is a love so strong that's gonna last through the years. Said, are you strong enough? Are you brave enough to look inside and see my soul? There are things inside me that shine inside me. Reach down deep and free my soul. Just believe, just believe, just believe. I want to just believe, just believe, just believe. Just believe, just believe. What I need to.
Beautiful. So tell us who your accompaniment was again.
So that's my niece.
Your niece.
So I actually wrote this song for her.
And what's her name?
Nicole.
Nicole. Beautiful, Nicole. Give it up for Nicole and the harmonies. All right. All right. So we'll pass it to you, Sarah. So tell us who you are and what your music is, what kind of music you play. Kind of give us a little bit of a preview here and then play us a song.
Okay. So,
Oh, no, you're not. Don't do it yet.
so sad.
Try it again. There we go.
Hey guys. So my name is Sarah Gunn, and I'm from Plant City, which is more inland. We're a swamp family, so definitely. And the type of music I write is subjective. I'm a chameleon, so I write everything. But what I choose to share to define me as an artist is Americana roots, sad Southern soul, and forced me to put a title on it. So, yeah. So I'm really happy to be here. Thank you to Turner Tap House and everyone who helped organize this awesome songwriter experience. What I'm going to share for you today is I have a bit of a reputation of being a sad songwriter. So
The best kind.
it's shameless. I also own my awkward, so mutual weirdness is something I celebrate. So I'm awkward and I'm proud of it. It's, as an artist, we have a lot of highs and lows, and that's where we get these awesome songs from. I think that's mutual, and everyone I've encountered is quite like that. So I decided I'm going to share the saddest song I've ever wrote, and what makes it the saddest song is it's about the loss of two very good men in my life, and the song holds all of that pain. So it's called Yesterday's Gone. How's that guitar sound?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna mess with it. So.
Yesterday's gone. I'm all alone. This half-empty bottle is my only friend. I wish you could save me from drowning in misery. You could tell me that I can't drink you home again. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. So are you. And I can't see
songwriter things, you always worry about who you follow. Well, I'm screwed. So a couple of things about me. My name's Larry Moore. I go by L.A. Moore. If you look up Larry Moore on the internet, you get a million hits. If you look up L.A. Moore, I'm on the first page. I'm Canadian, eh? And I moved here in 2004. I was very fortunate. I got transferred for a job. And quite frankly, I couldn't get out of Canada fast enough when I had an opportunity to move to Florida. But one of the things that happened when I moved to Florida, literally the first weekend, was Hurricane Gene. So I know Jamaica just had Beryl, right? Beryl went way through. And if you live down south, it's something you're quite familiar with. And I always used to joke that, you know, if you live here, you can always play your Christmas song and you can always play your hurricane song. This one's called Little Miss Hurricane. Oh, you should turn Paul's mic on. Can you turn Paul's mic on?
Yeah.
You sang some backup to this when I played it the other night. I
But
want
maybe
to
a little
tell you a story you might have heard before about a girl named Jean back 2004 when I first moved to the Sunshine State. I wasn't thinking about my windy fate, and then she come. She came with rain. She came with thunder. She filled our eyes and is with wonder. There was no warning many days before. Said brothers and sisters, lock up your door. And then she come. Said hello to this Spaniel. She made it up Abaco way. She raised the roof in Port St. Lucie. She blew my mind and then she flew away. I felt like Dorothy back in Kansas. She rock and rolled me to the bone. Her love came crashing down around me. Just like that, she was gone. So if you move from Pennsylvania, from New York State, or Kingston, Jamaica too, to chase the sun, escape the cold. Just remember what you've been told. One day she'll come. She'll say hello to Hispaniola. She'll make it up Abaco way. She raised the roof, Port St. Lucie. She'll blow your mind, and then she'll blow your mind, and then she'll blow your mind, and then she'll blow away. Thank you so much.
Gotta love a little audience participation. All right, I'm unmuting. Hopefully, check. Make sure you can all speak right now and be heard. No? Yeah? Yes, all right, perfect. All right, so now comes the question portion of our series. All right, so let's go with, you're all experienced songwriters, so let's start with that. When did you start? So we're gonna, each person will answer before we sing again. So we'll start with you, Paul. When did you start your journey? Talk to us about how this started for you. When did you start writing music, and what did that look like for you?
So I started writing music before I could actually play the guitar. So I don't know how I did that. Because there's 3 songs that I wrote in 1985. 2 of them I used in the band now. And for the life of me, I could only play 2 chords like that. So I don't know how I did that. I think back to it and I don't understand how I did it. So I think it was something always inside of me. Because it took me all a while to learn to play guitar. And then it took actually took me quite a few years.
You said 1985?
85.
Okay, I won't tell you how old I was then.
That's 40 years ago. Don't ask me how I know.
It's okay, you might still look younger than me though, I don't know. I know, right?
Right, yeah.
How about
My dad always songwrote, like he was a songwriter in the family, we called it the word band, and he put up his Fender for sale, at a yard sale, and made me buy it. I was hoping he'd just like,
you? Give it to you?
no.
No, made you work for it.
Strings.
I like it.
And a few months later, I started learning cowboy chords, and it was over from there. That's exactly
And
what
how old were you again?
25,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
It gets good blends after a while, you know?
Yeah.
He's still thinking about the
Larry's like, I don't know. He's like, huh.
I was still listening. Well, so Little Miss Hurricane, that song you just heard, was the first song I ever wrote in Florida, and it was only the second song I'd ever written. When I first got here in 2004, I was transferred for a job, and I played guitar, but it was really just hobby. It was just literally plunking at home and sort of, I'd written one song, original, and played a bunch of cover songs and that sort of normal thing. So 2004, I get here. 2008, I'm out of work. It was that big crash of 2008. Everything went to hell. I found myself unemployed, and I had a lot of time on my hands. Christy will know about the Hideaway Cafe. It was a place in downtown St. Petersburg where there was a lot of original songwriting going on. They had a songwriter night, and I started going down there just to listen because I played guitar. And then eventually I got coerced into getting up, and I was petrified. But it kind of forced you, if you wanted to do it, to write. And so I wrote Little Miss Hurricane because I thought I needed a Florida song. So I probably played that one to death. And then from then, those songwriter nights encourage you to write. So I ended up writing a bunch of stuff through that. And then, of course, once you get the bug, you want to keep on doing it. I produced one CD. I think I brought one or two. I'm working on a second one right now. So that's kind of where I came from.
Awesome. So I didn't really talk too much about my journey. I am way newer than all of you to this. I've been writing lyrics forever, since I was little. I have notebooks. I said, one day I'll die and my kids will just inherit a ton of notebooks with a bunch of words in them, and they'll be like, what is this? So they'll probably just burn it, who knows, but just throw it away. But it was like 3 years ago, and during COVID, I found a guitar, and I tried 100 times, but it hurt my fingers, so I quit. And then I was like, I don't have anything else to do. I'm going to do this before I'm too old to do it. And I had, a couple years before that, written some lyrics, and I found somebody that played guitar, and we kind of collaborated, and it was fun, but I was like, well, that was a one-off, And then I was like, I got to learn an instrument. I play the clarinet. You can't sing and play the clarinet at the same time. So I was like, I got to learn an instrument I can write to. And so about almost 3 years ago, I did that, and it took me a while to figure it out. I don't know, a few months to like figure out how to play and strum and sing all the things at the same time. But once I did, I started writing, and within just a couple months I was on a stage, and then I was like, I'm done. This is what I'm doing now. I quit my job. I'm like, I'm out. This is it.
Let me confirm you're never too old.
Well, I was worried I'd get too old to learn how to play.
You've done remarkably well for the time.
Well, I appreciate that. So I love it. I love the whole process of it. And what I love most is getting to be with other songwriters, which is why I do this. So with that being said, let's hear some more music. Paul, want to kick us off?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do.
He's like, keep talking. I don't know what I'm playing next.
So I have this thing where I don't do my band. I never had set list. But I try to just read the room and then figure out what to do.
You want me to ask him?
No, I read the room. I look around and let me see what kind of song is that. Yeah,
I wasn't going to start with that one.
Well, the band hates that.
Yeah, most of the time they answer, right?
Because they have no idea what I'm doing. I just started.
Yeah.
I said, just follow me.
A good band will follow.
Actually, that was a requirement for me. You have to be able to follow me. If you can't follow me, you can't hear me. Because I can't write music.
Right. Good plan.
Alright, so I need permission. So I wrote the song one time for my niece for a wedding. So I stopped singing the song because unfortunately she got divorced. So I never sang the song, I started brought back. But I love the song, and I thought I should start singing it. So this was the first time I actually wrote a song for a specific event. Usually, like you were saying, I write songs based on the highs and lows, right? And it's usually something for inside. This one was for a specific event, so this was a little bit of a challenge to write something for a specific event. So it was for a wedding. It took me 6 months to write. Usually that song takes me 5 minutes. So I actually don't even have a name for it. It was called Wedding Song. Nice, LA. I was going to suggest that to him. G major.
Sorry, that was too much.
Dear beloved, stand beside you and pledge my heart to only you. Dear beloved, I promise to be true. So will you share your life with me? Dear beloved, make this promise to support your hopes and your dreams. In front of all to see, will you accept me? I wanna share my life with you. From this beloved, my friend to you. This ring as a symbol of my love. Circle that's never ending, like my love won't be dying. So will you share your life with me? Dear beloved, gather here today to join together as one. As we take our vows together, just know my love will last forever. I wanna share my life with you. From this point on, I love you each day. We'll grow stronger everywhere. From this point on, I love you each day. And we'll grow stronger everywhere. Dear beloved, stand beside you and pledge my heart to only you. As we take our vows together, just know my love will last forever. I wanna share my life with you. So will you share your life with me? I wanna share my life with you. I'm actually surprised I remember the song.
Everyone's looking for a wedding song. You should record that. Release it.
It's really good. You ready?
Yeah, we're ready. You can go right on in whenever you're ready.
Just gonna hit it.
Yeah.
This is a song I wrote this year, and it speaks for itself. It's called Wildfire. Tasted like living on your lips. You were gasoline and I'm cigarettes. I was burning right through my dress. Felt a flame like a wildfire, like the moon in a mason jar, wishing I could get a little higher. Left me strung out in your heart. It ain't been easy. Tell me if you need me, that you're addicted to. Left me like a wildfire. Now I'll burn for you.
Yeah, that was really good. My hands are a little stiff today, so I'm gonna try and play through some of these. So, you know, in the songwriting thing, we're doing the songwriting thing. Talk about where songs come from, and they always say, like, write what you know, and sometimes I guess you write what you see. This is called The People You See. He's a funny little man, with a funny little walk. He talks to his dog, but his dog don't talk. He's walking down a tree-lined street, past the blue-haired old ladies and the cops on the beat. He's watching some kid on a bike, riding circles round a girl that he likes. Well, it don't cost nothing, it's all free. These are the people that you see, that you see. Tall, cool gent enters the stage. He's walking arm in arm with a girl half his age, while the old gals titter and the guys all smile as he signs her in to the Motel 9. And the clerk's got a mohawk, and the cleaner picks his teeth. Gent looks around and see if he's been seen, and the girl looks embarrassed, but she goes with the flow like all the other couples in Motel Row. Well, try it yourself, stop and look. The lawyer, the banker, and the cook, the drummer, the dancer, gawker, and the geek. These are the people that you see. Well, there's young ones and old ones, there's black and white, there's gay ones and straight ones, and those lacking sight. There's mothers and sisters, fathers and brothers too. Yeah, there's ones just like me and ones just like you. Not like Paul, though, right? Paul's an undercover Rasta. Well, Shakespeare was right. The world is a stage with all walks of life and all walks of age, with billions of souls and billions of minds. No two the same, yet all the same kind. These are the people that you see. Yeah, these are the people that you see. They're just like you, just like me, just like me. A little rough getting through that.
Turn my mic back on. All right. Oh, that's so loud. Okay, so we're back to the question part. So, how about, is everybody still awake back there? Are they doing awesome? You guys like this music? I don't know, I feel like you guys are kind of sleeping. All right. I'm kind of getting lost, so I'm just paying attention to the music. I'm enjoying it today. I want to know, what's been the hardest part of this songwriting journey for you?
Me first?
Yeah, you first.
Getting people to listen to you. Getting people to listen to you.
I heard, I was gonna say, and how did you get people to listen to you? Well, this thing's like static.
I stopped hearing.
That's a ticket. You told some,
Nah, I think
a couple,
if
Tall
you hear
tales.
if you hear too much about what people think, then you're not doing it. So you just have to do it for yourself. And then if people listen, they listen. If they don't listen, they don't listen.
Yeah.
You can't make people listen.
yeah.
So they're gonna listen whether or not they like you or not. And so what I had to learn how to do is not worry about the people that don't like you or the people that don't like what you're doing. Just do what you do, and then the people that like you will gravitate towards you. And the people that don't like you, well, too bad.
I think we should all take a drink to that. The people that don't like you, there's kids here, so too bad. All right, how about you for you?
I have to say I agree 100%. It is finding people to listen, but I find the most comfort in places with like-minded people. But also, same thing, stop caring. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And honestly, I don't want to be, so I'm okay with that.
Fear. I think that, first of all, don't underestimate it. I mean, for those of you who do it, you probably know. For those of you who don't, it's frightening to get up here and do this in a way. You bare your soul and you try and put something out there. You pray that people enjoy it and like it and like you. And there's a lot of songwriting does come from insecurity. For me, it was really getting over the fear of getting up and playing. I mean, it took a while for me to get to a place where I could actually get up and enjoy it. And then it became a totally different thing. And then when people do like it, it's thrilling. So for me, it was fear, getting over the fear of doing it.
Yeah, I would agree with the fear part. So for the people that don't know me, so I've been doing this a while, but I was a closet singer. I didn't actually start singing until 10 years ago, because I never really wanted to sing. All I wanted to do was just write songs. So that's why you heard me say I write songs for other people, because that's how I always thought I could write songs for other people. I never wanted to sing it. About 10 years ago, I met a friend of mine went away, and he encouraged me to start singing. It took me a while, because I remember the first live show I did with a friend of mine's band. I started playing in another band. I actually turned my back. I didn't face the audience for the first 4 songs, because it was so terrifying. It took a little while to get used to it.
Yeah, Two Frog.
I agree with you. Two frogs.
Yeah.
I mean, to piggyback off of that again, it is, for me, I've always had the fear as well. But I do really, really good under pressure. So the more terrified I am, the better I'm going to do 100% of the time. So I'm like a diamond.
Yeah. I think stage
You guys
fright.
are diamonds too.
Stage fright's never been a thing for me because I've been singing on stages since I was 7. So that part has been the easy part. It was I think more it was like, I don't like to be not good at things.
Yeah.
So it's more about like, I want to know that I'm good at it before I go do it. And it was like, how do I know I'm good at it unless I go do it? And so that, right, so I've written a song called Falling earlier this year and recorded and released that song, and that's a lot of it. It's like, I constantly just fall. I fail a lot, but I don't stop. So it's like that's the hard part, is like learning to be okay with not being successful the first time out. That was a hard lesson for me, because I usually don't do things I'm not good at. I just am like, I'm not good at that, I'm just not gonna do that. I'll just put that in the this is not for you pile. Yes, yeah, I'm like, that one is not for you. But yeah, so that was first for me. And I also like to do things with people. I'm a people person. And so again, why I do this. Because I found being an independent anything is scary. It's like, well, wait a second, I gotta do this all by myself all the time? Like, that's not fun. I'm like, I wanna do this with people. And so, which is why we moved here, a lot of that, because there's so much more support and network here than there was in the Midwest where I lived. So yeah, so that's great. All right, let's hear some more music. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Did you have time to think about what you're gonna do next?
I'm still thinking.
I tried to talk a little.
I'm trying to figure it out.
All right, all right.
So, I was going through what they sang, so I was trying to
Okay.
let me go with something.
All good.
Something like that. So,
Go pull my mic. I was like, I feel like I'm gonna go get my wireless. It's like scratching.
alright, so, I got one. So, a few years back, I was going through some bad depression. So, bad depression. So, actually, I don't know about you guys, but songwriting for me was a way of releasing tension. And it's kind of like, I didn't go to a psychologist, so this was it. You know, so
It's definitely therapy.
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
therapy. So there was a period where I was depressed a lot for years. And it didn't start to feel better until I wrote the song. So the song started rolling. See if I can remember the song. Everything's wrong, nothing's right. I can't seem to find my way to the light. No, I can't feel, I can't find. There's no place left inside of me I can hide. Well, everything's wrong, nothing's right. I can't find the strength to build up a fight. No, I can't win. Go on, try. Just wanna find some place to build up and die. I've been alone. I've been struggling to keep a happy face on. I've been alone. I've been struggling to keep a happy face on. Whoa, I've been crying, this feeling buried inside. I must just face it, come out of it, leave my shell behind. I've been alone. I've been alone. I've been alone. I've been struggling to keep a happy face on. I've been alone. I've been
What?
I'm not gonna blow the microphone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You might need to turn it up.
Yep. Go ahead.
It's all over the place. This one's real soft.
Okay.
I want to say about maybe 2 months ago, me and my husband, I don't know about you guys, but this economy is killing us. So we were just struggling with working all the time, having 2 kids, homeschool, music, swing shift, the list goes on. And then my mom came to town on top of that. So it was like, where do we find the time? And she decided to get a vacation house in Arcadia. I don't know if you know where that's at. It's beautiful. I recommend unplugging out in that direction sometime, but it was a trip for us. And it was probably the worst place she could have booked a vacation house for us. So we were squeezing in, literally squeezing in family time. And it kind of inspired me to write this song, Where We Want to Be Left, and it's called Leave Me Lost.
Yeah.
Leave me lost, leave me stoned, bind me to the river and break away. Pay my cost, claim my throne. I'm what's given to take away. Take me away, I'm the water, wash me to stay. Come home again, better than the day. Take me away, I'm the sunrise, the fog in the field, catfish on the line, front porch and a beer. Take me away. Make my mind, make my eyes, take a memory and let it play. Paid my time to claim what's mine. I'm what's given to take away. Take me away, I'm the water, wash me to stay. Come home again, better than the day. Take me away, I'm the sunrise, fog in the fields, catfish on the line, front porch and a beer. Take me away. Take me away. Leave me lost, leave me stoned, bind me to the river and break away.
I hate when Sarah songs roll because first of all, it's the end of a great song and then I gotta sing. Well, so it's kind of dovetail on sort of the sentiment of these last 2 songs. I had a friend who decided that she was tired of this life, and so she ended hers. And that was hard. It was really hard. A beautiful woman, smart, and it was baffling, that she made that choice. And so I initially wrote the song in reaction to that. And then it was interesting because in COVID, everybody was depressed. there's a lot of depression that sort of happened through COVID and the entire experience. And so the song sort of took on a different meaning when I sang it at that time. And I think that's an interesting thing about songs too. That songs can change and evolve or be relevant at different times for different reasons. This is called Reach Out. Life when you must find the wonderful and new. Write it out and reel it in, seek the hidden truth. And from your faith confess your sins, well the night is deep with dreams. The days are bright but the guiding light is never what it seems. Make your spirit strong. Come see where you live. Come see where you belong. See your spirit fly. On a path takes you through this life. Passages of lengthened time, wider than your will. Lighted to the sacred place stands strong. That is where the secrets lie, the things you have known. Walk through life, hold on tight, wonders you've been shown. Make your spirit strong. Come see where you belong. Reach out, make your spirit fly. Find a path that takes you through this life. See the answers that take you to a place that's all above and full of love and not a time or space. You ask the questions, are you still so blind? You live your life in such a way, leaves a hurt behind. Know that it could all end in a flash of blinding light. Time is short and choice of strength, you must realize. Love is a force that lives and breathes undefined. Break it down deep within, body's hearts and minds. Make your spirit strong. See where you belong. Reach out, make your spirit fly. Find a path to take you
Yeah. I just get lost listening to everything and then I'm trying to hear all the things. All right, so as my next question comes up, let's see, what do I want to ask next? Okay. This is always one of my favorite questions because I always get to learn so much about people. What's been your favorite performance to date? What's your performance that you've ever had? Most memorable?
I'm thinking about it. I would think it would be some of the bigger events, but those weren't one of my favorite performances. Like for example, play jazz and play at a lot of festivals. And those events are huge, the stages are huge, lots of people. But what you don't feel, what I didn't get, was the intimacy between the exchange between you and the audience. When you're on a big stage, you lose it. Think playing stages where it's really tight and you can actually see the light in people's eyeballs. I prefer those stages the bigger stages where you kind of get lost in it. So many lights you can't see it. Those kind of lose it. So I would say the smaller events where I can see it.
Right.
Right.
I would say a general answer would be where people listen. Any event where people are listening.
Yeah.
But my most favorite that I just recently done is a live recording for a live album at a very small coffee shop in Lakeland. And I'm excited because that album is going to be coming out in August. But it was just so surreal to see the people that showed up, the people that were there, that I didn't know supported me. And it's a pleasant feeling to have people hanging on every word you're saying. And especially because I put so much of myself into every single word.
Right. Yeah.
That was all I was about that recording.
Yeah.
Well, this one, of course.
At least this one and the next.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a chance to go up and do it, it's fun. And I saw Christy dancing in my first song, so that was, that made it. But I played at the Hideaway Cafe one time that afterwards, John Kelly, who owned the Hideaway Cafe, said to me, you saw them, they were all like singing along and dancing, and then after I finished, I went outside and some people came up to me and told me how much the song meant to them. So that's not really kind of special to me, tells you that the song meant something to me.
Right. Right. I have to turn this down because when I talk, it's all squealy with this microphone. All right, you guys still listening out there? Okay, well they're gonna share some more music. We got another hour or so here. So we're gonna let them share some more songs. Paul, you got another one for us? And I'm just gonna give a little administrative reminder for any new people that came in. Any tips that are made, go to our artists. There's some little placards around. You can scan those. If you don't follow these artists, you can find them through my social media. And there's some stickers and cards around too, so feel free to pick those up. But we got Paul Young, Sarah Mae Gunn, and L.A. Moore on stage, so please give them your attention as they sing some original music.
So I'm ex-military. Some of my friends are I used to come here a lot because I used to fight ranches. So a lot of the ex-military people used to hang out here. So that's when I first started. So I used to tell them so one of the things that depresses me the most is when I see people begging on the street that wear ex-military. And I talk to them and you think that they're vagrants, but a lot of them, there's something wrong with their minds. And I think the society here can be better than what they do on people on the street. Because a lot of them spend their lives fighting for freedom and they're living on the streets. So I think that's how we can be better as a society. So one of the guys I met here was actually sitting in a wheelchair and I don't know what he was with one of his legs so it kind of touched me throughout the song. So this song is called Soldier in a Wheelchair. Soldier in a wheelchair, killing time, drifting through places, lost his mind, waiting for the reaper, gonna get his prize. He's a soldier in a wheelchair, just killing time. Fought many battles overseas, lost many brothers next to him. Did for the country, the free and brave. He's a soldier in a wheelchair, just killing time. He's been stronger, but not for longer. Now he's wasting away, and he sits there, not really knowing where he's going today. So in a wheelchair, killing time, drifting through places, lost his mind, waiting for the reaper, come get his prize. He's a soldier in a wheelchair, just killing time. Soldier in a wheelchair. Soldier in a wheelchair, just killing time.
This is nice. Nice break.
Not that one, this one.
Very tastefully done.
It's better, I think. Nope.
Not now.
Got two mics.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Interface.
Yeah.
So, this next song, I'm sorry, I'm giving Kristen a run for her money with my highs and my lows and all over the place, but sorry, you're gonna work on this one.
Okay.
I have this lyric sitting in my notebook, which us songwriters carry around with us, a very long list of random things that you people say that we write down. And this particular phrase is called "One Step Closer to Sober," and I was just kind of messing around with it for a long time, and I think that the bar is the perfect place to share it.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean you need to get sober, but you do need to listen to the words. All right, again, this is "One Step Closer to Sober."
Wake up, light up last night's cigarette. Laying next to the morning's new regret. Damn, I must really hate myself. Has a girl another bottle from that discount liquor. I keep drinking, I keep drowning, slowly sinking the water around me. Heard about a minute to myself, then I'm one step closer to sober. Neons light up whiskey in my cup. No one to stop me when I know that I've had enough. What am I doing to myself? As I grab a second shot of that discount bottle shell, I keep drinking, I keep drowning, slowly sinking the water around me. Heard if I'd admit it to myself, then I'm one step closer to sober. I drink so I can't feel a thing but these strings, and I sing about the pain I keep contained. What am I doing to myself? Can't blame the whiskey, can't blame it on no one else. I keep drinking, I keep drowning, slowly sinking the water around me. Heard if I admit it to myself, then I'm one step closer to sober. It's midnight and I'm high, looking for my next mistake. And I try to hide my demons, but I'm about to break. Why I gotta do this to myself? As I grab another glass, put that bottle back on my shelf. I keep drinking, I keep drowning, slowly sinking the water around me. Heard if I'd admit it to myself, then I'm one step closer to sober.
Okay, well, I am 3 steps farther from sober. Had 3 of those ciders and I'm feeling no pain. Next. So sometimes the songwriting thing is like, it's an exercise, right? You sort of do an exercise in songwriting. So this was a little kind of exercise in an idea, which is how do you wrap this theme around a concept, and a concept ended up being called Love by the Numbers. Can't be right, she said. This one bet it is, he said. I'll tell you why. It's true, I believe in you. It's is better, I'm sure. My love is all I do. Equations often misunderstood. If opposites attract, go well ahead. You can't subtract what we have. What is true, but we need you. To be better, I'm sure. find its way. Can't divide us by hearts are true. It all ends up before we're through. One is true that we knew. Two is better, and that I'm sure. Kind of love is all in good, because it's often misunderstood.
I'm just trying to dial in here. All right. So, the next thing I want to know, I want to talk a little bit about your process, your writing process. So, like, what comes first for you? The lyrics, the melody, and how you get to a song, how you get to the meaning of a song. Obviously, as songwriters, we have the ability to be creative about anything we see, people we see, things we see, experiences we feel. But like, when you actually sit down to do it, what typically comes first for you? Is it lyrics or is it melody? And like, what does that process look like for you?
Alright, so for me, there's no one way to do it.
Hey, wait, I'm gonna say something. And my thing keeps going away, I don't know. And there's gonna be a quiz, so everybody better listen to the answers. I'm quizzing all of you after this, so you better listen to what he says.
And she was a school teacher, so watch out.
Check, oh, there's
Just kidding.
that.
You're gonna get hit with a ruler.
No, yeah, exactly. I was gonna ask, where's the ruler?
I don't know, we'll find something.
Hey, did you go to Catholic school too?
All right, so we want to know what came first for you, Paul? What comes first? It's like the egg or the chicken. We're saying lyrics or melody.
No.
What comes first? What's your process?
It goes both ways. So
Okay.
it depends. It depends on the song. So sometimes I heard you said sometimes somebody would say something and it trigger a thought in my head, and it may just start from one word, it may start from a phrase, or sometimes just a melody. So it's all over the place. There's no one way to do it.
And you can write songs in 5 minutes.
I've written lots of songs in 5
Does anybody want to challenge Paul to write a song in 5 minutes?
So actually, those songs are what I call gimmick songs.
Yeah.
The gimmick songs, like is something silly, and it can be kind of something that requires deep thought. That takes
My deep thought songs come at like 3 a.m. Like when I should be asleep and I wake up to pee or something, and then I'm like, go back to bed.
Those are artist hours. Yeah, for sure. I kind of the same. I mean, it works when typically it's, for me, it's a chord progression followed by a melody. But I like to break all of the rules of music, so I find myself challenging myself to do really weird things, like how many times can I say the same word in a song, or just different things. So I really can't give a solid answer anymore, but it used to always be chords, melody, lyrics.
Yeah, what they said. Yeah, you don't know. I mean, sometimes it's a chord progression that sort of, you get a little chord thing going and that kind of turns into something else, and then you try and fill it out. Sometimes it's a turn of phrase, you come up with a cool idea for a turn of phrase. Sometimes it's just like out of the air, so it's, you know.
Well, I'm a lyrics first writer, and I don't know, I feel like I probably always will be. I'm a word person. Like, I like words a lot, and I like to write things. I like lists, and I like to make lists about my lists. So I really like words a lot. So I typically always have the words first. And I might have a chord progression I like somewhere, but they don't always fit the words. So it's like I have to find the right things. but the words are always, it's always, there's 1,000 words in my head at any given moment. So, so I'm definitely a lyrics first person. But it's always interesting to me. I always find that like true musicians, a lot of times will be like, oh, a chord progression pops in my head, or I'm fiddling with the guitar, and then it happens. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't really happen to me. The words don't come automatically when I pick up my guitar.
I write those words down, like I write them down and obviously keep them forever. I mean, if I showed you my notes, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
And then I'll come up with that melody and pull back from those notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way it's a little less sloppy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm also autistic, so like patterns are everything for me.
Okay. Good.
I'll throw one more thought in there. And I know when you were playing at the distillery, I talked a little bit about meeting Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
Which was, a seminal moment in my life. I had a chance to work with Joni Mitchell on a movie. And one night late, after we were watching all what they call the dailies from the day's shoot, I got a chance to sit down and play with her a little bit. And that was kind of interesting because Joni plays a lot of tunings. And the story I told was that her agent said to her, don't show him any tunings. But I already knew a couple of tunings, and one of the things that I did was I wrote songs specifically in those tunings, so I would have a couple of songs to play. Like right now, it's in open D tuning.
Yeah.
So I wrote a few songs specifically for the tuning.
Yeah. I'm not that good at that. That's like, I actually, so I'm a lyricist and I'm a vocalist, which makes it really hard to write because then I just sing, and then it's like, crap, what are those chords even? Like, I don't even know if I know how to play those chords on the guitar. So I really enjoy when I meet a really good guitar player who then can tell me that's what you're singing.
So here's a question. Can you write music?
Yes. So I read music. So I used to play the piano some too. So I can actually read sheet music. Like I can sight read music and sing because I've been a vocalist for so long. But the guitar was a whole different. That's a whole different beast.
Right.
Paul will understand this one because I know he's working with Steve Conley, so I'm in Steve Conley's studio right now working on some stuff. And Steve says, you can't sing that to that chord.
So
No, it's hurting my ears.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like those guys. I can't read music, so based on hearing.
Yes.
I hear something. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And then there's a little more technical. We're supposed to break the rules. Right. I was like, no, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really good. Like I can find like the harmony to the harmony to the harmony while I'm singing. It's like the scary like thing. So anyway, all right. Let's get back. So, do you guys remember what they all said now, right? Everybody knows all the answers back there? What did he say? Lyrics, melody. You don't have a clue. All right, you all failed.
No, you guys got a beer. You guys got a beer time. Yeah, free beer.
You all need a
Free beer. You guys
drink. You all need to order another drink.
for the right answer.
All right, we're gonna play some more music. We're gonna play a few more songs. We've got another hour to go. All right, Paul.
That was an hour ago, she said.
I said we had a little more than an hour last time.
I heard you.
Yeah, now you got like 45 minutes. You got this.
So play a really long one.
No, for a jam band, that's 2 songs.
We're talking a lot in between. You're good. You got this. All right. Slow down Larry's bar tab there. I'm gonna cut him off.
Alright. So I said I was going to sing reggae songs.
Woo!
I wasn't.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
Alright, I did something with you guys before, so it's not even classified reggae. So, the root of reggae, for the people that you probably know, there's a form of old music in Jamaica called mento. So mento is the root of our Jamaican music. Mento is pretty much African music. Yeah, I like mento. Right? It's a boy, right? So mental is basically African music. So that's the root of all of Jamaican music. So a lot of our what we call folk music is in mental. So everything you hear so the history of music in Jamaica is the mental is always there, but that's the basis. And then the form of music that was popular outside of Jamaica was ska first, and then rocksteady, and then reggae. And then what we call dancehall. Dancehall is just a branch of it. But mental is the root. So when I started writing music, I started staying within the old folk music. So it's akin to what you guys call like hillbilly music here. It's very basic, but there's a method to that basicness. That's what I call it. So I think every once in a while I go back to that and I keep something in it. So this particular song, it was written in that form of music. It's called mental. Right? I know that was a long explanation. And you're not going to get quizzed on it.
There'll be a quiz later, you heard him.
So the sentiment I was trying to capture is there are a lot of Jamaican people here. So for the immigrants who come here,
Did you say there are Jamaican people here?
yeah. So what happens is when you come here from another country, say Ireland is true. Sometimes you have this nostalgia about where you were born, and you think that someday you're going to go home because that's where you were born and that's where you're going to die. As time goes on, things change, but you still have that in the back of your mind that you want to go home at some point in time. So that's where this song came. And I can speak from a personal standpoint. A lot of Caribbean people who come here, they have in the back of their minds that after they retire, they're going to go back to the Caribbean. And this happened to my father. So he went back, he retired and he went back. And he came back to America in 6 months because he realized that he changed so much, he couldn't live here anymore. Because that's the one thing you don't realize is that the time that you spend here, it changes you. And what you're romanticizing about is the past. And that past no longer exists. And it gets difficult. Anyway, so that's what I said. Sweet Jamaica, pull my heart. No make me turn no Yankee man. Sweet Jamaica, pull my heart. No make me turn no Yankee man. So I can go back home again. Sweet Jamaica, pull on tight. Talking well about wrong or right. Sweet Jamaica, hold on tight. Talking well about wrong or right. Now I wanna go back home again. I'm going home to the place that I was born. turn on Lucky Man. Sweet Jamaica, Omaha. No make me turn on Lucky Man. So I can go back home again.
So you were just holding out on us. Yeah. I can relate to what you were saying, honestly, especially like the nostalgia. You inspired me to share a song that I wrote. So I actually, even though I live in the swamp, I was born in Alabama. And we have a piece of property out there still that we make sure we go to every year and unplug and take our kids to make sure that they understand where our family homestead is. And it's a beautiful property. I don't even remember how many acres, a couple hundred. But we went there this year, beginning of this year in January, and I wanted to unplug and write a bunch of songs. And I did it. And one night, there was a whippoorwill. So I don't know if you guys know what a whippoorwill sounds like. This is going on the quiz too, but whippoorwills have a very repetitive tone that they like to torture people with. And when you find one at night, it's bound to keep you awake, but it inspired me instead to write a song. And it is called She's Calling My Name.
Do you hear what I hear? Calling my name, riding on the wind. You're so far away, I know I gotta go. I can't explain the untamed Alabama. She's calling my name. Now look behind my eyes. I keep my eyes reaching for the crimson sky. She's burned in my mind, and it feels so real, like the flame of a dream. I can't wait. Alabama, she's calling my name. I know from the hills where they roll. I hear the holler of the holler telling me to go. So I run, I can't stay. My blood is stained with red clay. In Alabama, she's calling my name. Calling my name.
Check Little Crimson Tide there. Well, I think that those two songs set me up.
Now we got to hear something about Canada.
No, well, sort of. Sort of. It's funny though because the question is, we got Jamaica, we got Alabama, but they live here now, right? This is home now, right? And that's a lot of us came from somewhere else and somehow made Florida our home. Read the morning papers, and I watch the evening news. Seems there's no solution, this never-ending doom. When the world is tumbling down, and everything seems wrong, sometimes you just gotta turn around and point yourself to home. Home is just that feeling when you are all alone. Sometimes it's just a memory, and then it's gone. There may not be a next time, so do your best today. Learn the lessons life can give. Live them every day. When you're in that state of mind, cause the wind is blowing hard, just remember home's that place that lives inside your heart. Home is just that feeling when you are all alone. Sometimes it's just a memory, and then it's gone. Don't need to buy a ticket, don't need to make a call. Doesn't matter where you are, home's inside the soul. When the world is crumbling down and everything seems wrong, sometimes you just gotta turn around and point yourself to home. Home is just that feeling when you are all alone. Sometimes it's just a memory, and then it's gone. See? You set me up.
Well, that's a good part. Exactly.
All right, it's question time again. Buzzing. Still looking around, make sure who we got still. Lose people, we gain people. So just for anybody new that came in, we've got Paul Young, Sarah Mae Gunn, and L.A. Moore up here on stage with us. Some original singer-songwriters have blessed us today with their original music. So I want to know, what do I want to know next? I have all these things I write down that I'm like, is that what I want to know about you, or what do I want to know? I want to know, but I don't want a generic answer. I want a real answer. Like why do you feel drawn to write music? Like what at the heart of it really makes you want to be a songwriter?
I don't think for me, it's not I'm drawn towards it. It's just who I am. I always did it. I just didn't know I was that person. So I kind of like evolved into it. So it's not like I woke up one day, I want to be a songwriter. It didn't happen that way. I was always writing stuff. And then I started putting melodies to the writing, or add melodies in it, or add lyrics to it. So it was always there. It was just that I got better at doing it. So it was always there. It's not something I worked upon unless I wanted to do it.
So I guess to go a little deeper, do you feel like there's something, like a message that you need to convey, or something that
No.
there's something for you that you're trying to do with your music, or?
No, it started off as therapy.
Okay.
And for most of my life, songwriting was therapy.
Okay.
So because most of the songs was therapy. Then over time, then I started getting into uncomfortable positions and trying to do something outside of my wheelhouse. I'm not comfortable with.
So this is important for all of you to hear, that as we talk about this, I guess, as songwriting is therapy, I believe that too. And I think that therapy, so I've done real therapy too. And as you do real therapy, when you heal from something, part of healing is sharing the journey, right? And so I think that's probably a big part of like that experience, right? As the songwriter experience, it's like you have to almost, it's almost like this thing that you have to share it. Like,
Well,
what good is it keeping it, right?
it wasn't that. It was, if I didn't do it, I would be, psychologically in a bad way. I realized that once I wrote certain songs, I felt better. It's almost as if I released attention.
Do you think if you kept them to yourself though, it would have felt okay too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never sang to anybody. It's
Okay.
just that once I wrote it down and I sang it a couple of times, and I got it all in my system.
Okay.
And I could survive.
Okay.
So a lot of them was about survival. And then once I did that, then things was fine. It's just that over time I started making them public.
Okay.
They weren't public before.
Right.
They were just private songs.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's a good, a humble outlook to have.
Yeah.
For me, it's a little bit different. I think I became drawn to like just tearing people's hearts out, and I really liked that. I could name some artists that inspired me to do that, but there's so many. The list is long, and with time that grew into more of me just becoming like a vessel for the song. And so I say like when I write songs, I never know where they're gonna go when I start, and they just bloom into this piece of art. And I love that, but I also don't really know where that comes from.
Yeah.
So I am compelled to share.
Yeah.
I will share with anyone who will listen anytime. Including my family. It drives them crazy sometimes, but I definitely feel compelled to share. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I couldn't answer that, but I will always, and I'll never stop.
Yeah.
Well, you asked for a real answer, right?
Yes, please.
I just want everyone to know how
Yeah.
smart I am.
Not like the, oh yeah.
Yeah, I
you
just
know.
want everyone to know how smart I am. Yeah?
I appreciate that. Yeah.
But it's like you're compelled to do it, and you don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like you just feel compelled to get up and put it out there somehow.
Yeah.
And who knows where that comes from? It's,
Yeah.
and I guess it's also because you think you have something to say. You know, I appreciate Paul, when we were here at your little songwriter workshop, you know, when I played a couple of songs with Paul said, you know, you're something, you're trying to say something in your song. So he recognized it right away, and he may not know, but I really appreciate the fact that he's sort of got it.
Right.
Ultimately, you're trying to say something.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're expressing your pain, your experience, you're trying to enlighten someone somehow, that's what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, I think, obviously, I think songwriting, I use it as therapy, definitely. It's like my open book journal to people, right? Like, not originally is it to somebody else, but then I use it and I shape the song, I think, in a way that I'm like, okay, if I learned something here in this process, I'm supposed to share what I learned. so somebody else can learn from it too, or somebody else can feel better maybe because of it. And that's, I think, compelling to me. And then it's like, so if one person wants to hear it, or 20 people want to hear it, or the whole world maybe, but it doesn't really matter. It's like I need somebody else to hear it.
And I think that's one of the things that Sarah said earlier. It's why it's so important that you hope people are listening.
Yeah, and I think for me, being a vocalist, for my whole life, I feel like people always tell me, "Oh, you sound so pretty." Like, great. Did you hear any of the words? Because that's what's important to me. Like, I don't care if I sounded like crap. I'd rather that you knew what the words were.
The majority
Don't. I know.
and that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, I played, when it was Five Branches, I played that song Home here. There was a guy sitting at the bar who said, "Whose song is that?"
Yeah.
I said, "It's mine." He said, "That's yours?" It's like, "No, it's, that's..."
Yeah.
Then you feel good because it's like,
Yeah.
it feels like it's, it's sort of in the pan.
Yes. Yeah. It's always nice when somebody recognizes you for what you want to be recognized for. So that's always great. All right. I think we have time for them to do at least 2 more pieces. So hopefully Larry's got it in him here.
I can see it.
Thank you so much.
I'm just giving him some crap. I'm giving him some crap. I know you got it.
You're totally justified.
I know you've got it in you. All right, let's hear it, one call.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a song. So I like, I've been doing collabs last 5-6 years. This was the first collab I did. That I did with a friend of mine called Wayne. So he was the one that I told you I didn't sing before, and he's the one that kind of put me on the show. So he's an engineer like me. So he was traveling in Japan at the time, and he texted me and said, "Hey, I got this idea for a song," and he sent me a melody. Right? And I listened to it. I said, "Ooh, I like it." So I said, "Give me 2 weeks, and I'm gonna write some lyrics for it." So that was the first time I actually. It wasn't a song from within me. It was somebody gave me an idea, and then I just ran with it. Right? So actually, again, I didn't write it for me. I was looking for a girl with a pretty voice. so actually, we did find a girl with a pretty voice. She did it a couple of times. We actually recorded it, but she never released it. And then she disappeared on us. So anyway. I can't remember the name of the songs. That's the problem. I don't know if you have problems remembering the name of your songs. I've tons of songs. I can't remember what the names were, and I usually have to go to the first couple of chords first. Then I say, "Oh yeah, that's that song."
I forget how they start because I've over 200 songs now. So I'm like, how does this one start again?
Exactly. The reason why I like it put me on with stuff that I don't know. Sitting on the train from Osaka to Tokyo. I news from a friend that you moved out again. Couldn't wait for me, so you just packed up and leave. Now I'm so empty inside. How did I know all the signs? So I buried the feelings, and in the back of my mind I always knew you'd go away. Even though you said you'd stand by me, you said you'd never ever leave. Now you picked up and just gone away. I always knew you'd go away. Even though you said you'd stand by me, you said you'd never ever leave. Now you picked up and just gone away. You've gone away. Gone away. Gone away.
I like that. This is a new song that I just wrote this year. I'm gonna try it out on you guys. It's called I Stay Stoned. 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 Thank you.
I'm not gonna ask. I said I won't ask. I'm sure there's a couple in here.
Everybody knows somebody.
I know a few.
Well, you know me.
I just met you today. I don't know anything against it.
Pour out your memory, put these pains in a glass. Double shot feeds a remedy, swallow the past. Barstools need neon fools, chasing the crash. You know you rest. When the highs get low, it all starts coming back. So I stay drunk, and I stay stoned. Don't wanna feel what I feel when you're gone. So I get high, so I won't cry. Remembering all the times that I did you wrong. I stay stoned. Hollow heart, vacant mind, missing soul. Who am I behind the fires? I won't know. Smoke burns my bloodshot eyes, reaches down my throat. Hiding from the sleep again, 'cause that's where I see you the most. So I stay drunk, I stay stoned. Don't wanna feel what I feel when you're gone. So I get high, so I Dope shot feeds the remedy. Swallow the past.
And on that happy note,
Who needs another drink? Oh.
So, being involved in the Florida music scene is kind of fun. There's a thing, Krista knows, I think we all know, that there's a little explosion going on here in Florida. Original music has taken off. There's a Florida sound kind of emerging. They're talking about like the second Nashville. I don't know about that, but there certainly is something.
We're trying our damnedest.
Yeah, there's something happening. There's a lot of original music going on, yeah. And so it's kind of fun to be a little bit part of that. And it does kind of, inspire you to write.
Yes.
So that's kind of interesting because
So I'm in the reggae scene, so it's actually the same thing happening in the reggae scene.
Yeah.
So what's happening now, all of the up-and-coming bands are actually all in Central Florida, not anywhere else in the U.S.
Yeah.
So we're developing our own sound.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think anybody found a way to market it yet, because the California guys have their Cali reggae.
Yeah, well, I think we're kind of infants where that's concerned, right? We're still learning to walk. The great thing is that some people have recognized it. Like, I don't know if any of you know, some of you know, about 96.7, where local music lives.
Radio St. Pete.
Radio St. Pete. There's and Tampa, Radio Tampa Bay. There's a few stations and people who have championed Florida music. And 96.7 is playing a lot of like original Florida artists, which is kind of cool. So the reason for that long preamble was this song that was kind of inspired by that general idea.
And I just want to say that you have two champions. Well, actually, you have. Is Lucas in here? I don't know where Lucas is.
WMNF.
Well, we have 3 people in here that are champions for original music.
Well,
Besides we have the Tarp and Tap House,
200%
one of the artists
on Tarp
that
and
is
Tap House.
that is a champion for original music and letting us do these things. Sarah May Gunn is championing her own songwriter circle out in Plant City right now. So she's doing this same thing in Plant City, and then of course I'm trying to do this as much as I can.
I give Kristen so much credit because there's very little happening sort of north of 60, and now more and more is happening up here, which is really cool.
I'm gonna force it.
Yeah. So,
I'm not gonna quit. So.
This is a Florida song. With La Cucci Mama. This is a band song, so I'm going to try and play it solo, but there's a band that goes with this song, so I'll do my best. She came from with La Cucci, her engine's running. She drives a souped-up Chevy, does 100 and nothing flat. Some say she's got a history, some say she's got a past. But when I saw those short skirts, I knew she'd never last. She's a with the coochie mama, she's sexy to the core. She's a real Florida outlaw, she wants more. Some say she should have loved her, some say she did hard time. But when they finally let her loose, she really crossed the line. She revved that little Chevy, the tires are spilling now. She loads her little babies for some pow, pow, pow. She's a with the coochie mama, she's sexy to the core. She's a real Florida outlaw, she wants more. She headed down the highway with 6 guns in her purse. Her hair was flying white while the cops took up the chase. She smoked them on the turnpike, they got her at the pass. She power drifted to a stop, got out and started to blast. with the smell of smoke and cork, perfumed in midnight air. And when the smoke had lifted, that Chevy disappeared. Well, where she's gone's a mystery. Some say she drove all night. She's packing all the right stuff. She's looking for a fight. She's with me, she's sexy to the core. She's a real Florida outlaw. She wants more, more, more. More, more, more. More, more, more.
Oh, yeah, turn this
It's a
on.
band song.
I like it. All right, so we've got time for y'all to play one more for us, but before you do, tell us where people can hear you again. When are you playing
Yeah,
next?
next week we're going to Sarasota. So we're playing Sarasota, Bradenton area, probably twice a month. We haven't been playing very much lately. So,
Hi, Gilston. Come on in.
we only
It's
have
not a private party. Come on in.
Yeah, in August, we open up for a couple of big bands. Super Villains are going to be here, so we open up for them.
Okay.
And then we open up for another regular band who's already on tour. And then both of those going to be in St. Pete.
Okay. So St. Pete in August, but next week in Sarasota.
Yeah, we're in Sarasota next week.
All right.
So I will actually be in Plant City next Saturday on the 20th from 7 to 9 hosting the Songwriter Circle, and I will be playing as well. You guys are all invited. Everyone here gets a special VIP invitation to Plant City.
Y'all hear that? You're getting a VIP invitation to Plant City. Who's going to Plant City?
Free strawberries for everyone.
I'll get you 5% off your coffee.
There you go.
And then again on the 15th of August, I'll be at Hillcrest Coffee Shop in Lakeland. So.
And Sarah's hosts that songwriter circle, and I'm going up there in August to play with her. So
August 24th.
come up and see me again.
Yeah.
So, how about you?
I am just finishing a new CD, a new recording. So I've decided not to really book anything until it gets done. I decided this would be the one thing I would do. Because Kristen, I really appreciate the fact that she's trying to
Because I asked.
singer-songwriters, and she asked, and no, but I believe in what you're doing. And
So you wanna
want to
come
encourage
around?
that. But I'm going to wait until the CD is out, and then I'll get promoting all the songs from the CD.
Awesome.
With Lakuchi Mamas on there.
So, however, maybe on Wednesday they could catch you here for Songwriters Unplugged.
Yeah, that's possible.
It's a little bit of a jam night
Wednesday's a good
for
night.
songwriters. We're gonna have a little songwriter open jam, so they can come back and we can just jam together and play some music, right?
Cool.
So you might come back and hang out with me on Wednesday. All right. I'm not gonna go through the long list of places you can see me because I play a lot of
Everywhere all the
places.
time.
Pretty much everywhere all the time. I've got like 3 gigs a week. You can scan that QR code somewhere and you'll find me. I'm in Tarpon a lot. Usually I'm here, even on the nights I'm not playing, I'm here. So if you're looking for me, check with Liz. She knows where I'm at usually. All right, let's hear one more song.
All right, so I didn't do a reggae song yet, so I'll close with a reggae song. So I actually wrote this for another band. So the reggae bands, we formed this coalition with the guys who are doing original music. So this is a band from close to Naples. So I worked with them for the past year and a half. They lost their backing band. So we do 2 shows together, and my band will back them for their songs. So we have to run their material, and then we'll put it after them. During that time, I wrote a song for them, and this is the song. So I sent it to them, they didn't like it. So I took it back. And then we started playing. So the backstory behind the song was that it's a husband and wife team, and they told me how they met. And the story about how they met, I turned it into a song. I sent it to them, but I didn't like it. But I like the song.
wrong one. Sorry. I was like, that's not the right
So
one.
this is kind of like I call it beach reggae. So it's this new thing that's been going on here in Florida. It's not Cali reggae. Because Cali reggae is marketed as rock reggae. So it's like, it has a little bit of a beach feel. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in the little hut, maybe dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in the little hut. Bad relationships got me down. I'm struggling in no bad way. Baby, we're playing town. I caught your show and it changed me since the first time I met you. So comfortable like an ocean. There was magic when I met you. Now I don't want to live without you. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We'll live by the sea in a little hut, baby. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We'll live by the sea in a little hut. We go together like cheese and wine, mashed potatoes and gravy. I wanna be with you all the time. Or we can take it slow, not too hasty. You might think I'm on a rebound, but I want to assure you, you just make my heart pound. 'Cause I simply adore you, dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in a little hut, maybe. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in a little hut. Now go ahead, lady.
Thanks. He didn't hear you.
Take it away, LA. Got it now. Let's break it down. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in a little hut, maybe. Last one. Dreaming of you, you and me, baby. We live by the sea in a little hut, maybe. The band didn't like that song, so we took it.
I can't believe anybody. So, this last song that I'm going to do is dedicated to all of the songwriters
Yay.
Listen up. And it's about the dues you have to pay that can cost you everything. And it's called Guitar and a Ghost. Well, there's my life. Ain't the way to live, it's the way to die. Not convinced that I actually alive. A guitar and a ghost, your supernatural host. I have to see it to believe, but I can't see me no more. A guitar and a ghost. I can't seem to cry. Guess the tears are gone dry behind my eyes. Is this the afterlife? Or am I just alive? I'm a shadow in a song. The words are all wrong. Have to be there to believe, but I can't be me no more. I'm a shadow and a song. I've misplaced my mind, and I can't seem to find where I left it this time, but nothing's going right. Even when I try, just a phantom on the stage, playing to get paid. Have to feel if it was real, but I can't feel the words I say. I'm a phantom on a stage.
Okay. So I gotta end it. I don't know how to end it. Thank you. Well, I'm sitting here waiting for the train to come. Don't want to pass my door no more. Life like that seems sometimes. Days that come and the days they go. Ask a Willie about the time gone past. He smiles the weirdest smile. I don't much recall those days. It says after a while I was a dancer and a man of class. Dapper dandy dude. Ladies blush when I walk past. Strutting down the room, down the room. Funny now when you look back, things don't look like the way they seem. Time moves on and so do we. The pain it goes, but the laughter stays. Ask that Bobby about those days. He sighs a weary sigh. Past at dust is just a past. Says as he walks by, I was a dancer then a man of class. Dapper dandy dude. Ladies blush when I walk past. Strutting down the room, down the room. Hey mister, can you tell me? Oh missus, can you see? Path of life is just a mystery. When it's done, you are free. Sitting here waiting for the train to come. Don't pass my door no more. Life like that seems sometimes. Days that come and the days they go. Well now, I'm looking back. Smile, a happy smile. I wouldn't change a thing. I was a real wild, wild child. I was a dancer then, a man of class. Dapper dandy do. Ladies blushed when I walked past, strutting down the road, down the road, down the road, down the road.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Paul Young, Sarah Gunn, and Larry Moore.
Technically, they don't close till 6. Y'all, are you done? You want to be done?
All right. Okay. So, if you all are sticking around, I'll get back up there and play some more and then if any of y'all want to, if you want to keep playing, if you want to sing, you want to hang out, you're welcome to. If not, that's fine too. I encourage you all to stick around. I encourage you all to stick around and talk to these people, make new friends. Any tips again are going to the artist, so I encourage you to tip the artist and tip your waitress because she's amazing. And thank you all for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for participating. I really appreciate it. You're all amazing.
A pleasure working with these wonderful songwriters.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So thank you. Yeah, give it up one more time.
What was it? You were 5, right? 5. Let's take that up there.
Well, no, technically, I'm just saying it's a mark.
Good job, guys.
So, if you want to know what you're welcome to, yeah. It's up to you.